Hi, my name is Gaurav, and I have created a Gemini API Workspace. So basically, from where you can get it from here. You have to just download this Gemini API Workspace Postman prototype.postman, and you can directly import here. And this Gemini API Workspace will be created at your local Postman. Now, coming to the environments, let's see the Gemini testing environment. So you have just to change the Gemini API key and the project ID, and you can create that Gemini API key and project ID from here by creating on Get API by going on Get API key in aistudio.google.com and create API key. Here you can copy the API key and put it in the environment, and your workspace will be ready. So I have currently in the prototype for the prototype I've created the text generation APIs. I have implemented the text generation APIs and the code and the image generation API. Similarly, as I will explain this prototype, and similarly, this can also be done for the code generation, long contest, audio understanding, and vision. So basically, let's come to the our first text generation API, that is basic text generation. So we have explained how AI works as a prompt. So when we send it as a body, then we get the results. Uh, then we get the results like here, like this. Also, I've written the scripts for the pre-request scripts and the post-response scripts in the Java scripts, so that we can test our overall like schema of the request, and does it contain all parameters or not, this kind of things in the pre-request, and similarly for the post response, that we are getting the complete thing or not. Now this is the second API which have the parameters in it, like makes, output, tokens, temperature. So this is a text generation with parameters. This is overall our Gemini API workspace. So if we send it, then we can get the results like this. And also the test results, like response status is 200 for the scripts which we have written for this as well. Also, we have written the documentation by the built-in feature from the Postman, so we can see the documentation directly from here, like this. So this for every request we have written its purpose, we have written the what are the parameters and detail, and we have also written the expected response and the body in which the response will come. Similarly, I have written the possible errors, and their rectification as well. We can elaborate it when we will go to the final documentation. Similarly, I have written about the query parameters, their examples, curl request syntax, and this is done for the all the text generation APIs and image generation APIs. Currently, we will as we and when we will be finalizing, we will be doing it for the other APIs as well. Now let's try one image generating API. So this is image generation, generate image using Gemini 2.0. We will be trying this API. So let's try this API. So when our prompt is generate an image of an Eiffel Tower with the fireworks in the background, and we got a base 64 encoded image which we have to decrypt. So let's copy this base 64 encoding, and we will go to the Chrome decoder, and we have pasted it, and yeah, we are done with it. We got the image. So we have to decode this 64 Python 64. Oh, sorry, we have to decode the base 64 encoded images. Similarly, we have the other like generate imaging uses a different model. We have the edit image using Gemini. So similar, this is the whole workspace, and I have written the documentation as well. Now I will. Now there is a one more thing, that I have created the example for each request as well, so that we can create a mock server on basis of these examples. So let's create a mock server. Let's say this is a testing server. Okay, this is a testing server, and if we copy URL, so we don't need to directly give the request to the real servers, but we can use the mock servers from our Postman, and use that so that we can become cost efficient. We don't need to pay uh, for the calling the testing APIs, right? So let's try this on. We have we have this HTTP request sender. We've copied the URL of that part. This is a mock server URL. Now let's go to the endpoint. Let's try the endpoint with this basic text generation. Okay. So this is our basic just text generation. Here we needed the API key. We'll copy it from our environment. Let's copy this. This is a post request. Let's send it. And yeah, we got the response. So this way we can mock the servers. So this is the mock servers, and I have also created the completely repo which can be updated from directly Gemini API documentations, when which will remain updated. So this is my prototype. On the basis of this prototype, I will discuss with the mentors that how can we improve the prototype, and then we will be finalize the prototype and then implement it for the all the facilities or the features provided by the Gemini, like code generation, long context audio generation. Also, planning to make the video playlist, like which will include the topics like how to set up it all, understanding the Google AI Studio, getting the API key, exploring the code generation, long context, testing the code with the mock servers. This kind of I will make the YouTube playlist for that and then publish it. So this will be the complete documentation, which will be easy, which will be elaborative, and which will be helpful to a student who is coming first time, or also to a developer who is experienced with AI already. So thank you.